All right, beginner guitarists, I got another video here for you. This time we're going to take a look at Let It Be. Now, Let It Be, as it's recorded, is actually kind of a piano song, but it does kind of move its way nicely into the guitar. And what I really like about this song early on in learning how to play guitar is it's an easy song to hear how a strum can really change and make the song. So if you don't know the song, go take a listen and then think, that's all piano. What's that going to sound like on guitar? So we've got 4 chords in this song. We've got G, D, E minor, and C. The song does not follow a steady pattern like some of the other pieces we've looked at. So there's a verse part and a chorus part. I'm not going to really go through the whole song. I'm going to talk about the chords, and then you can see the strum pattern and then apply it from there. So the first thing I want to talk to you about though is in the music that I've given, you'll see each one of these horizontal lines here, up and down, vertical lines, pardon me, up and down, that kind of makes a bar. So I'm looking at this upside down, there's a bar here and a bar there and a bar there. You'll notice from the start of the piece over here, like the music starts with a G chord and then the next bar is a D chord and then an E minor. And I want to point out places like this where you'll notice this is a G chord and then there's another bar of music and there's nothing there. And just as you probably already guessed, that means you play the G again. So sometimes there's more than one bar holding on to the same chord. Just like with Blue Suede Shoes, that happened frequently. When we're looking at music instead of a lead sheet though, that's how they tell you to play. That's how they tell you how to play the next chord, even though they didn't tell you. It just means stay where you are and play it again. So if we take a listen here, this song has a nice steady beat that sounds like this. I'm going to be using my pick. You could just use your finger, but I'm going to put my hands into the G chord and play through this. And if I were to kind of break that down, it sounds like this. For each chord, 1, 2, 3, 4, and. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and. The and I went up. So I went down on 1, skip 2, 3, 4, and. If you want, you can go 1, skip 2, 3 and 4 and. So I'm going to count that out just as I play the G chord. I'm just on a G right now. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3. And the first 4 chords in this song are G, D, E minor, C. And they would sound like this. That was 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and. You can really hear the movement in the song and how the strum really helps here. If you're still at the point where you're strumming once per bar, that's okay. That is fine. It would sound like this, 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I were going through the verse of the song, it would really sound like this. I'll do it once with just one strum, and then I'll do it with the more complicated and filling strum. When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And that with the regular strum would sound like this. When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Oops, let it be. I almost went to the wrong chord there. So that is the pattern that goes throughout everything. And in those places where there's no new chord listed, it just means do the pattern again. So when I get to the end of that first let it be, let it be. And then I stay on the G. And my hour of darkness. She is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And then when I go to the chorus, it's the same pattern, we'll do just fine, but now the chord pattern changes. And it's E minor, D, C, G, G, D, C, G. So in class, I'll show you some patterns to look for in there. But the chorus would be, and I'll just do it the once. Let it be, let it be, let it be, yeah, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play through I'm just going to play the G, D, E minor, C that starts the song off with the pattern. I'll play it slower, then I'll play it faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. That's the pattern of the strum. And now I'll play it a little faster. 1, 2, here I go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 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 1, 2, 3. And there you go. That is the basic, a basic strum that makes Let It Be. Turns it into kind of could be a guitar song, not just a piano song. So as per usual, please, please, please come see me in class if you have any questions, and we will help you out.